All right, here we are, Double R Real Customs, back with another custom figure action review. Got the daddy here in the house along with my two boys,
Donovan and Des.
Here we are today. We're going to be taking a look at the Civil Warrior from the mobile game Marvel Contest of Champions. Got him up here on the rotating base. This was a fun one to do. It was one that I've done quite some time back, probably about close to a year now ago. But let's go ahead and get him off the rotating stand and take a look at some of the details here. Alright, so let's get down to the nitty gritty here with this one. Here we use the Hydra Supreme from the 2-pack with Arnim Zola figure. It was, almost an exact perfect mold for this. The color scheme is straight out of the game. Again, all paint I used here was Model Masters acrylic. This particular figure was, I think, one of the very first times I made an attempt at using sculpt. So I ended up sculpting, you can see here, the shield. What do we got here on the shield, Des?
A Unibeam Blast.
Unibeam Blast, there's Arc Reactor. So this was the first time I did this. I may go back and look at redoing this just because I've learned a few tricks with sculpt and some things I can do to make that a little bit better. The other thing I did was I cut the straps off of the, this shield is from an MCU cap. Cut the straps off and super glued a magnet inside here. The other thing I did with this figure is, if I can get close enough, you can see here, in the forearms, both forearms here, I shaved down the forearms with my Dremel and then super glued a magnet in each one of the arms and then sculpted over it. Probably could have done a little bit better job with the sculpt work now with some of the techniques I've learned from seeing other customizers, but you can see the sculpt there. Also did it on the back, put a magnet here on the back and sculpted over it. Could have done a little bit better, but works out good. The shield here has no problem attaching to either arm. They attach, it's on there really tight. You got options on both sides here, and it's not going to fall off. So very tight grip here with the magnets on the shield. The only downside to maybe with the magnet on the shield is if you want to get it more twisted to the front, you'll have to use the bicep swivel here to get that twisted. But overall, good custom. I used a gloss finish on all of the armor pieces, and then on the legs here, on the thighs, and on the pieces here in the back, I used a matte finish just to kind of give it a little bit different look. But yeah, this was basically straight out of the game, Contest of Champions. I really like the design of the figure, looks really good, and so I thought it'd be fun to do a custom of this one. We'll go ahead and get it ready and get a few poses here for you all to see.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Alright, so there you have it. Hope you enjoyed a couple of poses. This was a fun figure to make. Took a lot of time to take them all apart, sand everything. A couple of things to remember if you decide to take this on yourself. The belt is in the figure. It's side of it. It's not just a loose piece. It doesn't hinder any articulation, but it's in there. Also, when it came to sanding, I forgot to, but I needed to prep inside this portion here of the leg in order to make sure I didn't get any paint rub there from that ball that's in there. But overall, this was a really fun custom to make. I had a lot of fun doing it. It's a nice piece to have up there with my Ironman figures. On a scale of 1 to 10, Des, how would you rate this figure? You were the one that picked it.
10.
A 10 out of 10. All right. Donovan, how about you?
10.
A 10 out of 10. All right, so I guess we know which one is one of the favorites that I've put out so far. Put in the comments below, how would you rate this custom? 1 out of 10. This is one of my personal favorites that I've done. and I really enjoyed putting this one together. It just like I said, a lot of the recipes there. It's not too difficult. The only main thing would be just work on the sculpting on the shield. I may revisit that one of these days. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. That way you can be updated on when we upload new videos. Try to get these up once a week on the different Marvel and DC customs we have for this. We hope everyone's having a good day, and don't forget to what, boys?
Keep it double R real.
Keep it double R real. Y'all have a good one. See ya.